Hi, Kerry here. I'm doing a quick reading today for the January energies. So I've got my Merlin spray here, Connection and Mentorship Ascended Master Spray. This is the Angelic Celestial Colours spray. So I'm going to invoke the energy of Merlin to help us with this reading, please. I'm reading a book at the moment called The Magician's Way. In fact, I'll just get it. This is the book. I think it's backwards in the video. I don't know how to fix that actually. But it's by William Whitecloud, and it's what it really takes to find your treasure. And it pretty much comes down to your belief, your underlying belief, and what you're focusing on in your mind. It's all about your thoughts, creating your own reality, and manifestation, and believing in magic. And it's really good. I'm only about a third or quarter of the way into the book, but I'm really enjoying it. It's a great book. And I was recommended it by my friend Roxanne, who just probably read it in a couple of sit-ins. She loves it that much, so I had to read it too, and I can see exactly why she loves it. It's brilliant. So there's a little book recommendation for you. So let's get on to the reading, and I'm going to ask Merlin's energy to just help me with this reading. So what energy is going to be around in January this year, please, Merlin? These two just came out together. Okay, so we've got two pentacles. We've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So the Knight represents fire, passion. It's grounding your passions into reality, grounding your ambition, I feel, grounding that ambition into reality. The Seven of Pentacles. Just looking at that image, it's like he's been raking up something, reaping what you sow, maybe harvesting things, harvesting the seeds that you've been planting. I'm going to look at the book for the Seven of Pentacles because I'm not sure what that energy is. Planning, slow growth and forward planning. Long-term plans will come to fruition eventually, but much patient effort is needed. Okay, so there's a couple of things that came to my mind when I was reading that. Hard work, you may feel that you are going nowhere fast, but that is not the case. Be persistent. So it's the card of persistence and continuing on with things that you've started, seeds that you've planted, and it's like, okay, you're looking at where you planted seeds and thinking, when are these things going to grow into fruition? You've got the Knight of Pentacles who's grounding, he's the one that's planted the seeds basically, and he's wanting now to see some sort of benefit in the hard work that's been put in. But the message with these two cards is to just keep on going, keep working towards what it is you've been doing, keep at it, and things are happening under the surface. I was given the image of the bamboo growing, and I don't know if you've seen or read this analogy before, but the bamboo is a plant that you plant it, and it seems to be doing nothing for a long time, and then all of a sudden there's a massive growth, but the original thing that you've planted doesn't change. It stays the same height as it was when you planted it. The growth comes through the new shoots that grow, and they grow a little bit higher each time. So you'll get some new bamboo shoots come in, but quite a long time after you've planted the first batch of bamboo. and they grow higher and higher and higher with each year that passes. So all the work is being done under the surface, and you might not see the growth evidently before you for a long period of time, but there's moments of really intense and fast, swift growth that occurs. So I was given the analogy of the bamboo. So January might be a month of kind of still pushing forward and perhaps not seeing a huge amount of, what's the word? Oh God, my mind's gone completely blank. Not seeing a huge amount of benefit in terms of the work that you've been putting in. And the work that you're putting in far outweighing what you're getting back. Oh, we've got the devil. This devil energy's still going to be around. He came through quite strongly for the new moon in Capricorn. So this devil energy is always there as an underlying kind of energy. It's the imposter syndrome. It's the self-doubt. It's the self-talk where you're telling yourself you can't do it, and it's probably quite prolific within this energy where you're looking at where you've planted seeds and you're waiting for some sort of reward for your hard work, and it doesn't seem to be forthcoming, and then that devil energy starts talking in your ear saying, well, what did you expect? You're never going to make anything of this. Just go back to your 9-to-5 job and don't try to dream too big. But then you've got the Knight of Pentacles coming through again saying, no, keep that ambition strong. We need to ground it into reality. We need to keep doing the work and keep looking forwards, keep moving forwards with it. Okay, so I've put the devil underneath those two cards. And let's see what else comes through. I was going to do a 3-card reading, but I'm not going to leave the devil as the underlying energy. I want to see what comes through. The King of Swords. King of Swords is all about decisiveness, focus, clarity, conviction, holding firm, remaining steady, knowing what you want, decisiveness, conviction, all of that. So this is the energy. This is the energy that's coming through to counter the devil energy now. We have had the creative energy come through with the new moon reading, and now we've got the King of Swords coming through, and that very, very airy masculine energy, making sure that your thoughts are in alignment with what it is you want. So I'm just going to move the camera a bit. I've got the cards laid out. I just want one more card. We've got the King of Swords to counteract the devil energy. And then I'll ask for one more overall card for the month, please. The Fool. So yeah, we're in January, we're at the start of a new year, new beginnings, setting off on new adventures, new opportunities coming in, and it's telling us to go for it. Any new opportunities that might come your way, don't hesitate. Take a leap of faith and just go for it. Don't allow that devil energy to keep you trapped in the familiar, to keep you trapped within your comfort zone. Allow yourself to break free of those chains. Remain focusing. Come here, King of Swords. Remain focused with conviction, with determination, with clarity. Leadership as well, taking control. Taking control of your own destiny. And, Don't keep looking at those seeds. Keep the seeds in mind, but you've got to remain focused on what's ahead of you, like the Knight of Pentacles is. Grounding those ambitions and that passion and creativity that has been bubbling up from you. All these ideas, all of the creative ideas that you may have had, it's time to ground them into reality. Okay. I don't know whether to pull a card from Metatron. Hang on. I decided to go with the Wisdom of Avalon deck by Colette Baron Reid instead. So let's see what comes from this deck for January's energy. The Grail Knight. We've got the Knight energy coming through again. Romance, illusion, seeking the sacred. What's he got? He's holding onto the cup. He's got a spear in his hand. The Grail Knight. I've never seen this card before, actually. Romance, illusion. That could be a nod to the Jupiter in Pisces with Neptune energy. Romance, illusion, seeking the sacred. I think that's a nod to that energy that's sort of still around, is going to be for a while. Neptune in Pisces with Jupiter entering the same sign, really intensifying all of the imagination and spirituality energy that's around. But as Steve Judd pointed out, it also intensifies that energy of not seeing reality as it is, illusion in terms of delusion, becoming a little bit delusional as well. So there is an underlying energy. There's a kind of underlying energy that can creep up that is counterproductive. Making sure that what you're aiming for is able to be grounded into reality. If you need to take a leap of faith, you know, the Grail Knight's coming in just to say, well, look before you leap, though, okay? Don't just leap into the unknown with complete wild abandon. You know, with the King of Swords, you've got to be responsible as well. And what was this card? Oh, look, we've got the card of joy. I don't remember pulling that card. This keeps happening to me. Cards just appear in front of me and I don't remember them coming out of the deck. But we've got the card of joy and the sun. The sun's energy and that creativity energy coming through. Finding your joy, staying in your joy. Allowing yourself to be happy as well. I had a conversation with my daughter today. My 8-year-old daughter, on the way to school, I was singing Feeling Groovy. And she said something like, Mum, you can't sing songs like that at the moment. I said, what do you mean? She said, it's too happy. We can't be happy with COVID going on. And I said, Jazz, of course you can be happy. You don't allow it to steal your joy and your happiness. You know, and I was trying to explain to my 8-year-old daughter that despite everything that's going on, she's got a right, we've all got a right, a basic human right, to live in happiness and to try to find joy in our lives. And I just thought, how sad is that an 8-year-old now feels guilty for wanting to be happy with COVID going on. It's just it's just disgusting. It broke my heart that's the thing that's being taught in the world now to our kids, that this is not a world that you can be happy in without feeling guilty for it. Okay, and last card we've got is risk. It's the Fool energy coming through, taking a risk, taking a bit of a leap of faith. We've got arrows on this card. There might be moments where you're not sure which way to go and you're going to have to just sometimes throw caution to the wind. Call on the King of Swords energy and be decisive. Choose a path. and, you know, recognize that sometimes you've just got to be decisive and make that choice. You're never going to know whether it was the right choice or not. You've got to take a risk sometime and just allow things to unfold. Okay, so I'm going to leave the reading there, I think. No, I want one more card out. Sorry, I don't feel like the reading's finished yet. I think there's more in this deck to come. What else is there in this deck? Oh, the bee. The bee. Keep working. Keep working hard for your dreams and your goals. Luck, industriousness, and sweet victory. Sweet victory. Perhaps we start to see some of the evidence that love will win coming through in January. And a lot of people in the spiritual community have been saying it for years now, love wins. Maybe we might start having a bit of luck and a bit of evidence that that is actually going to be our reality. Wouldn't that be nice? Creating your own honey, creating your own luck, just through persistence and sometimes sheer determination. Okay, I'll leave the reading there now, and I'll be back again tomorrow for a one card reading again. Bye.